I ain't talking about no bedtime. The truth is not a Google search, you need to get your head right. The Greek goddess of illusion was called Media, and I'm not a coincidence theorist, I look for thread lines. Smashing every deadline, no longer smashing red wine. Though I can hear the bells chime, it feels like the end times. That probably should have been smashed on red wine, but the carnal mind is foolish. Obey and end up ghoulish. Don't get used by instinct, take control and learn to use it. Make a load of earnest music, earn a few quid, learn a few tricks. Sure, the truth is persecuted, this whole world is pure abusive. Know a bit about everything and everything about nothing. Figured out my noggin while you picture out shopping. You sit about watching while I dish it out. Stop it, I don't mean to sound cocky, I'm not even proud of it. It's a second itch to me just to be this out honest. I don't even need to sound honest, never been about profit. Everything but out on it, you can bet your house on it. Doubt I'll be out for the count when the sounds, and I'm down for the beat, no beat down. I mean, how long's it been? Help me out. I've been the only one who's held me down. All in the mind, hell freeze now. Still sick with it, healthy how? Few bars down and the world freaked out. I don't reach out, I seek out to speak out. I'ma recount the reasons they beat out. I'm not the way, no way. I have seen the way. Yeah. Seek, speak, repeat. There's no way.
Hello. Welcome, everybody, to the 509 Divine Pods podcast. I am your host, Joseph Daniel Pena, and it is another episode of some cool news for you. It is April 1st, and we are not playing April jokes around here. No, because we are not fools. Yes, we stay blessed on that wisdom. We stay focused, and we stay glowing, growing, and motivated, headstrong, and dedicated to bettering ourselves. And yeah, April Fools is cool for like some people, but we're gonna get down to business today. I want you guys to go ahead and like, subscribe, share, tell everybody around this is going down. This is a news broadcast, so just go ahead and expect some news. I got something quick for you guys. This is gonna be maybe, I don't know, 10 to 15 pieces though, so it will be heavy and condensed. If you want to go ahead and listen in, I would appreciate you guys go ahead and dropping in a donation. $1, $2, $3, $4, whatever you guys want, man. Just appreciate anything. I'll go ahead and give you a shout out. Any donations from here on out, I will give shout outs, so you guys will feel appreciated, and I will go ahead and let the world know how much love you have in your heart by giving you your flowers. And yeah, not the sativa flowers and indica flowers, I mean, the metaphorical flowers. But if you want, we can go ahead and smoke some sativa flowers. I like those. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into this. So what we got going on for you guys today, let me pull this thing up. First and foremost, I just learned about the Uncensored library. So the Uncensored library is this library in Minecraft, a digital haven for independent information. Freedom of expression is a fundamental human right, and yet there are countries that seek to censor their citizens or prevent them from accessing certain information, books, pages, posters, whatever, any type of literature that may be banned. And this is why the Uncensored Library was created, a grand digital library meant to combat censorship, and it's all available in Minecraft. Yes, library in Minecraft. This is a real library created by the organization Reporters Without Borders and the Minecraft design collective Blockworks. This blocky book bastion was first introduced in 2020 to provide silenced authors a platform in their own respective countries to provide work without it being shut down. While social media and other platforms tend to be either blocked or controlled in these countries, Minecraft often remains accessible, giving Reporters Without Borders a way to circumvent the censorship and make information accessible. The library itself is accessed through a Minecraft server, but can also be downloaded locally. It consists of around 300 books distributed between 12 rings, most of them represented by a country where information may be limited. From here, visitors can explore the library and read banned articles in the form of Minecraft books. The countries in the libraries were selected with the help of Google Analytics by looking at countries with an active Minecraft community, as well as the RSF's Press Freedom Index. Once a list has been made, journalists from each of those countries then provide the library with their articles so that they could be transformed into Minecraft books. The library is carefully curated and regularly updated by the RSF and also keeps expanding. Just recently, new rooms were added with text from countries including Brazil, Belarus, Eritrea, and Iran. Minecraft is a game that allows players to express themselves however they want. We're happy to see that this goes beyond just the normal building blocks. And with that, I, I I'll be real, I never knew about this, and I'm a big fan of libraries. Like I'm a big fan of books, literature, and some of these things like banned books are very intriguing to understand why they're banned and what content in them is so controversial that they will be banned. Um, it helps you understand reality a little bit more. And I might actually check out like this uncensored library. It's seems pretty cool. If anybody plays Minecraft and has any type of like knowledge on this, let me know in the chat. Let me know on my social medias, Instagram, wherever. Next up, Tennessee water Tennessee weather modification ban legislation move forward. So you heard that right. HB 2063 and SB 2691, which looks to ban geoengineering and forms of weather modification, like solar radiation modification, passed the Senate and House committees and is headed to the full House and Senate for a vote. The legislation reads the intentional injection, release, and dispersion by any means of chemical compounds, substances, or apparatus within the borders of the state into the atmosphere with the express purpose of affecting temperature, weather, or the intensity of the sunlight is prohibited. So Bill Gates will not be allowed to seed the clouds to stop the sun. Pretty big win by Tennessee's part. Yeah, this is huge win. More states will follow through. The sense of urgency to enter legislation established a governance framework for geoengineering and forms of weather modification like SRM, SAI, which is stratospheric aerosol injection, and other aerosol injection practices are in response to the White House document titled, yeah, the legislation is being scrutinized for being based on conspiracy theories, even though there are real political and science advocacies that have the research to prove that it isn't. But the mainstream likes to call everything conspiracy theory uh, before it's true. They just kind of give you a little nod. They're like, hey, there's a little theory about it because it's true. But yeah, that's another topic for another day. I'm just glad that Tennessee can go ahead and clean up their skies. The next up, Louisiana Senate blocks United Nations, World Health Organization, and World Economic Forum. Louisiana Senate blocks United Nations and the rest of the WEF agenda. Ooh, Louisiana Senate passes bill to end state cooperation with the United Nations, the World Health Organization, and the World Economic Forum. This is big. March 31st, Louisiana just unanimously voted to pass a bill that bans any rules and mandates from the World Health Organization, the World Economic Forum, and the United Nations being enforced in their state. So, just like I was like looking at in my own stats, a lot of these central states out there, and let's just say the mid east, these guys are real Americans, and yeah, they're your typical, I guess you would say, like that maybe some of these diehard Americans. Yeah, a lot of this in the Middle East or Middle East of America, the middle of America. Um, I just feel like the fight there is way truer than it is over here. Like you have way more people standing up for America, while over here, man, oh man, I see so many people confused and not supporting the right things. This is great right here. Louisiana's on a dub. So is Tennessee. So Louisiana and Tennessee are winning right now. Well, there's someone who's not winning on the other side of the world. The next piece of news: Iranian consulate in Damascus flattened in suspected Israeli airstrike. Iran's consulate in the Syrian capital Damascus was flattened on Monday in what the media described as an Israeli air attack. Um, you know, there is all that whole Bible talk about Damascus. Like once Damascus gets attacked, then all the conflict is going to like ramp up or something like that. I'm not too sure exactly. I should probably listen to Pastor James Cadiz and Zen Garcia just a little bit more. They have a lot more information on how geopolitics and religion is currently playing out and its historical connections. Just wanted to go ahead and share this piece of news. I don't know too. I'll be honest. I don't know too much about Iran or Damascus as far as like these their military and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and leave this here. The Iranian consulate was killed by an Israeli airstrike. I'm not too sure what implications might that have. Maybe war fear mongering, whatever. Next up, Israeli startup hopes to export battle-tested AI military tech. So over there on the other side of the world, Middle East, they are using artificial intelligence and technology to go ahead and help win the war now. I seen a video last year, I think, or maybe 2 years ago. I put it on my podcast where they're using AI drones to go ahead and shoot, people like automatically target them and not miss a bullet. Able to make very very high speed decisions on a whim and be able to analyze the battlefield and report back. And it's going to start making these AIs are going to start making their own decisions on everything. Like let's say your car is connected to an AI and it needs to move. Well, your car is probably eventually going to turn on its own if you don't make the decision. Just different things that they will eventually here pretty soon have robots with guns. The military has been working on that, and so you can definitely see something like that in the works. Edge 360, an AI camper system developed by Axiom Vision, which Israeli forces are using, is installed in armored vehicles currently deployed in Gaza. The system identifies threats from all directions and warns the soldiers driving the vehicle. It helps speed up decision making by conducting analysis normally performed by soldiers. Wow. Yeah, so it's pretty much making warfare instantaneous now. So everything that we like see right now is about to get ramped up. Super soldiers and everything, and like holographic um scopes for weapons that that do more than just what they do now. Like it's gonna say, oh, incoming from the south at 30 meters, watch out, enemy behind you. uh your partner needs to reload, and then I don't know, probably just different enhancements, um things to help the target's range, positioning and geographical data, aerial footage. Let's see, provide soldiers with routes to approach a target. So it's gonna tell you, oh, hey, no, go this way. Instead, you take this shortcut. Uh, eh, it's gonna use real time data from satellites and from computers and drones and everything. All right, moving forward. Zero Hedge. Biden reportedly had no idea he issued Trans Day of Visibility. We could have said that. So remember, like presidents are puppeted. They have a puppet masters. They don't not make the decision. So when I seen this thing about Biden issuing the translated visibility, like I don't think it's him making those decisions. I think it's someone else making those decisions, and people just telling him, forcing him. Maybe legitimately also, a stunt double, coming in and like making these decisions or whatever. You know, Jill Biden keeps him at the house for a day while the stunt double goes and says whatever they want to say. Um, this is just a big showing of that he's not in charge, and they kind of hinted it every now and then, but this right here definitely takes the cake. Next up, Governor Gavin Newsom applauds rollout of AI surveillance network in California. 480 new high-tech cameras are being installed on the freeways and in Oakland to make the area safer. This will help law enforcement identify vehicles linked to crime using real-time information. And yeah, so pretty much we are about to see way more autonomous stuff, trackers and satellites and systems, computers over there in California because of Gavin Newsom. People been telling you for a while, move out of California. California is becoming like China, and it slowly is. Next up, temporary channels of port to Baltimore planned around key bridge collapse site. So, you know, prayers for Baltimore. They're already working pretty hard on getting ships back through the port, and they're doing pretty good. An emergency passageway, 264 feet wide and 11 feet deep, was cleared on Monday, and over the next week, more is going to be dug up, and the passageways are going to be bigger. There's going to be more, so traffic's going to continue. It's just going to take a little bit. And here is a key piece of news. So, um, civil engineers are understanding right now that in 2024, the way modern bridges have been built, it's not structurally or strong enough to compete with the boats that are being built. Like our boats are becoming a superpower, and the bridges have relatively kept the same technology for the last 100 years, not made any type of like extreme advancements. And personally, whenever I see some of these big boats go through these rivers and uh they go into the bridges, or they go like through the bridges when the bridges open up, I really think in my head, I'm like, yeah, this is insane. Why are these boats even in this river? Why are they in this, this channel? Like, look at the bridge compared to the boat. The bridge is ridiculously old. Just like the infrastructure doesn't match up. You have to have bigger bridges for sure, bigger, stronger bridges, new technology, better technology. Next up, we are going to start on. Let's go ahead. Do this. Venezuela arrests YouTuber for terrorism amid pre-election crackdown. So Oscar Alejandro Perez, um, w- I guess he's arrested, just like people on social media recently when they're starting to get, I guess, too wild on social media. I'm not too sure, but you could also think that the government just didn't like him and they want to silence all political discussion. Who knows? It's just pretty wild. This dude got arrested for stuff that he said on the internet, and I think that's ridiculous. I think sometimes, um, I I don't even know. Maybe this is like just political jargon, right? And maybe this is really just political jargon. Or he could have really been saying something really bad. I actually do not have any link to what exactly was said. Um, there is a short clip taken from one of the blogger's videos in which he appears to mock the fragility of Venezuela's financial system. Um, and he has 2 million followers. So pretty much he's reaching a lot of influencers and he's exposing their problems and they don't like it. So he is doing probably doing pretty good work. I'm gonna have to check his influencer page out. Oscar Alejandro Perez. Pretty interesting. It seems like even over there in other countries, if you're speaking too much truth on the internet, they'll have a problem with you. But that's not everywhere. That's not everybody. That's just depending. It's I guess you could say it's all by county. Depending on the county, depending on the person, depending on how severe that they're going and how hard they're going. Next up, a cool piece of technology, a solar cell that can now be bent and soaked in water. Researchers have developed an organic photovoltaic film that is both waterproof and flexible, allowing a solar cell to be put onto clothes and still function correctly after being rained on or even washed. So, pretty much, they're gonna start creating wearable electronic um, clothing and devices to yeah, it's waterproof. So pretty much, how about this? Waterproof devices and wearable devices are gonna be a lot stronger and durable now. Whereas like back in the day, like you had that water, or you had that light up shirt, and you couldn't really wash it the same way. Well, now you're gonna be able to like throw that LED shirt in the washer, and it's like gonna work like 1,000 times. You can probably even dry it normal, probably still work. The way technology is advancing, yeah, these things are definitely gonna come around. Okay, let's go ahead and read a little bit. Photovoltaic films are typically made of several layers. There's an active layer which captures energy in a certain wavelength from the sunlight and uses energy to separate electrons and electron holes into a cathode and anode. The electrons and holes can then reconnect through a circuit, generating electricity. In previous devices, the layer transporting the electron holes was generally created sequentially by layering. For the current work, however, the researchers deposited the anode layer, in this case of silver electrode, directly onto the active layers, creating better adhesion between the layers. They used a thermal annealing process, exposing the film to air at 85 degrees Celsius for 24 hours. According to the Xing Zion, the first author of the paper, it was challenging to form the layer, but we were happy to have accomplished it. And in the end, we were able to create a film that was just 3 micrometers thick, and we look forward to seeing the results of the test. So, yeah, waterproof devices are about to go through the roof. There's going to be so much technology. um i i I actually excited. This is cool technology. And here's a quick piece of news. How the Zelda team made physics feel like magic. And I'll be real, some video games do have a great sense of physics. To the developers, the game looked like magic, but during a talk show in 2024, Nintendo shared that it wasn't magic, but distinct, well executed developmental strategy that nevertheless seemed magical. The first was relatively simple. We wanted players to see things in the distance and have players go there. The philosophy was carried over from the Breath of the Wild with the new challenge of seamlessly connecting the sky, surface, and underground. We can see how the integration worked with the Tears of Kingdom in Link's free falling pose as he descends from the sky to surface, and again between surface and underground. The action ties the 3 different worlds of Hyrule together. However, Dota cautioned that creating a large interconnected world doesn't mean it will inherently be fun. The fun, he explained, comes from the second principle, multiplicative gameplay, which is a system by which players combine actions and objects to create their own ways to play. The developers explained did not want to create fun through discreetly designed moment to moment gameplay events. Rather, they wanted to create a system that lets users have more of their own unique fun. So I will be honest. From what I hear, this new Legend of Zelda game is by far one of the best games ever. And um, this article goes ahead and breaks down some of their creative processing behind it. And if you guys want to play a very great game, Legend of Zelda, it's Christian and it's a Christian based game. So if you want to go ahead and feel like you're connecting to, I don't know, some sort of Christianity in idea or in emotion, then definitely play the Legend of Zelda series. A new gadget from LG, a briefcase TV. Yes, pretty fascinating. This is the first time I've ever seen this, and this is actually pretty cool because sometimes you wish you had a TV for on the go, but like you don't have a place to keep it like protected. Well, now you do, and it's called the LG's Stand By Me Go. Pretty cool, but I'll be real. Um, it's 12,000, not 12,000, 1,200 bucks. So 1,200. Pretty great. It's really heavy though. The battery life can be a problem. There's no water resistance, but the speakers are great and the quality is amazing, and just the uniqueness is definitely off the hook. So pretty much, this is a like first of a kind. We're gonna start seeing way more of these. Next up, Tekken fans pester developer to add Waffle House stage. Not gonna say too much more about this. This needs nothing said about it. Fans want the Waffle House inside Tekken so that they can go ahead and beat some people up in the Waffle House at 3 a.m. You know what's up. Yeah, the fans are speaking. Will Tekken answer? And I guess J.K. Rowling is being threatened to be arrested by Scotland. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Oh wait, this might be an April Fool's. Wait, no, this ain't. This is not April Fool's. Hold on. Let me see this. The SMP's Hate Crime Act has been widely condemned amid fears it was used for political purposes. Um, it introduces offenses for threatening or abusive behavior intended to stir up hatred, which Scotland previously applied only to race and included possible. Oh yeah. So now people online are under the scrutiny of Scotland, and if you say something that is hateful or to stir up strife, you will be arrested. Yeah, wow. Pretty bad. People don't even want to go outside. And here's another piece of research from London that 40% of adults go days without face-to-face interaction. People are so afraid of conversation these days. They don't want to have a deep conversation, or they don't want to butt heads with anybody. They get so scared of controversy. These days, people aren't even going outside and talking. I mean, I know I in my past I've had like friends or talked to people that they were very very antisocial, and it seemed unnormal, but maybe I just figured some people were like this, but maybe, geez, 40% of adults, that's a lot. Next up, another YouTuber getting in trouble. So an American YouTuber went to go try to interview barbecue, from Haiti, that gang leader, and well, 24 hours after he arrived, um, the YouTuber Addison Pierre, um, he was kidnapped by Barbecue and his gang, and now they're being held ransom. I think like $200,000. His friends immediately pitched in $5,000. Some good friends right there. I'll be real. That was that's some pretty good stuff. They're quick with the work. They don't have a lot of money, but they helped, so that's good. Um, That was a couple days ago. I have no idea now on the ransom issues now. I'm surprised that this isn't on the news and they're not going to war with Haiti over this. The mainstream, of course, Yeah. Hey guys, I appreciate all of you guys for being here. Mari Lee, thanks for joining. The Medinas, thanks for joining. Atlanta, Atalano, James, thanks for joining. Alvarez, thanks for joining. Appreciate all of you guys on Instagram. Thanks for joining. I will be right back about 1 minute. Let me go ahead and run a quick little commercial.
Not new, what I do. I've been at it for a minute, pursuing doing the damage new. I would do everything that I said I would do. I gotta have it, so goddamn it, I'ma be everything I plan to be. Glad to see money coming my way, believe I'll achieve anything I put my mind to, or at least I try to. I'm avoiding my doom, manifesting my room. Meditate to ease the flow. Third eye open, see the golden energy. It can enter me, get me to feeling full. Forget my enemies, dead to me, yeah, I proceed to go to a new dimension. Gotta mention it's inside our soul. Go inside, fuck the outside. Never tell lies, show pride for belief. Gotta keep the range wide, so instead I just write another hit. Getting fried, rolling up, smoke another blunt for the good times. Good times, bad times makes for the good rhymes. So it never matters, I just learned, no I can't hide. Thank God for every second was birthed with the mind of an ancient soul who's just waiting for the next sign. I'm always watching, vision like a hawk, have 'em flocking. When I drop it, I'm talking, have 'em knocking. The knowledge that I'm dropping, I'm coming out the noggin, I'm logged in. That's the intuition, nothing wrong with doing what you feel is right. Everybody got this. Usually feel it in the night when I'm dropping knowledge. I never even needed any college, abolish. People telling people what they want, I do not wish control over anybody, do it for the profit. That's the reason that they push it, do it from the cockpit. Cause they got the money, want the money on the mob shit. On the mob shit. But I know they ain't gon' make it, shit is poppin'. At the end of time, new age topics. Revolutionary crusade cross. Here we go to a new space. Yeah, we enter in a new place. Louis V on my shoelace, rolling with the blue face. Yeah, I'm wondering what you chase. Just another dude caught up in the rat race. Moving my pace, lot of people looking at me sideways. I chase future preparations, gotta go through my phase till I feel ready to rearrange it. Happen on a daily basis, tripping oasis. When so many people that I can't see through their faces and touch, so I'm reading minds, feel like I'm evasive, persuasive. Cause I feel the vibe, manipulation, I'm patient. Yeah, I feel the vibe, then work to change it. Manifestation, blessings is what I'm chasing.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, to the 509 Divine Pints podcast. Like, subscribe, share, tell it around that this is going down. I appreciate the new listeners on Instagram. So I'm going to go ahead and start shouting people out. Thank you, Martin, for joining. Let's go ahead and get straight to it. So, what I got with you right now. Scientists use brain implants to help patients regain their independence. So, for many years, neuroscientists have been researching technology. One company leading the way is BlackRock Neurotech, based in Salt Lake City. They've already implanted chips into 36 patients with a variety of neurological disorders. In 2014, there were implants into Nathan Copeland. He was he had a serious spinal injury, and these implants helped him get his motor functions back. So they're trying to go ahead and use these implants for the right thing. A lot of these companies are trying to use the brain implants, the body implants, to go ahead and help paralyze people and help people live a normal life. Thanks to the electrodes, Nathan Copeland was able to play a computer, play video games, move a robotic arm using only his thoughts. Pretty fascinating, right? In 2021, the FDA grants breakthrough devices designation as one of the Move Again brain computer interface systems. So the government is now, doing a lot of funding for these things. Right here, this is definitely recent. So the first human to have Elon Musk's Neuralink brain chip was told not to worry about the monkeys who died. Yeah, all right. So that's freaking safe, right? Um, yeah, they're like, hey guys, just don't worry about the monkeys that died before you use this. Pretty interesting. So Arda, Nolad Arbaugh, sorry, Noland Arbaugh is using the chip to play Mario Kart right here. Pretty fascinating. I'll be real. Imagine that, like just playing Mario Kart all day. Yeah, pretty cool. Imagine him throwing bananas. You don't even see it. You don't even see the button being pressed. He's just throwing bananas. Um, the monkeys played Pong, but this guy's over here playing Mario Kart. So as you can see, this Neuralink is definitely successful, and they are doing work with it. They're playing games. Next up, Elon Musk's Neuralink brain implant to ultimately help humans merge with AI is sparking debate over safety and ethics. So the whole treating neurological conditions is cool, but merging this implant with an AI that talks to you like Cortana would do in Halo, that's where things might get a little funky because you don't know who's really controlling the AI and telling someone in their ear, like as an implant, and telling them what to think and breathe and do. Yeah, I mean, this whole AI stuff is just is out of the world. I don't know whether to consider it like the mark of the beast or some type of alien stuff or demon stuff or like is this from God because we're here and on Earth and everything under the sun is God's? I mean, I don't know. I don't like that look on it for sure. Like, I don't really think that some of these people running these computers and AI and technologies are even in the belief of God. I think they probably believe opposite of God. Elon Musk said he wants Neuralink to ultimately help humans achieve symbiosis with artificial intelligence and pretty much have the synchronicity where you and the computer, the artificial intelligence, are one and the same person, and or it merges with you. Um, just like the NASA leader had been calling out for 20 years. These guys want to merge men with machine. They don't want you in the normal state. Next up, Neuralink is less advanced than these four brain computer devices. So Elon Musk's Neuralink isn't actually the most advanced device. It's kind of just the most generic and simple and most public one. There are a lot more companies who have been working on these things that are way bigger and more private. But I mean that doesn't say that Elon Musk's Neuralink shouldn't be used. As far as like if you're gonna get one to go ahead and like help paralyzation or something like really severe, get whichever you need. Um, it's just depending on how you use it. I guess, right? So BlackRock created their Utah array, which is right here. This is a brain interface Neuralink. So all these different spikes go into your brain. I don't know, goes into your hair or something, and it this is an implantable electrode. So it pretty much like reads your body and everything, controls your body. This is just interesting stuff right here. Another one is BrainGate. It was pioneered in 2004. built on research from the early 90s, and the current device is typically the size of a baby aspirin. Each patient's implant consists of 2 or more devices, each up to 100 thinner than hair electrodes. So it has more than 100 thinner than hair electrodes. It's implanted on the surface of the brain, atop the cortex, and areas responsible for limb movements or speech. Matthew Nagel was the first man to ever use it. He was paralyzed from neck down in a stabbing attack, and he became a formidable bong player using it. Yeah, pretty cool, I guess. So it helped this paralyzed man actually start living life like very, I don't know, very strong, very healthy. He was becoming a successful Pong player before he died. Next up, the brain computer interface race is on. So I just showed you a couple different AIs. There's also Synchron. Synchron also has a artificial intelligence. It's called Synchron Stentrode. Um, and these implants you can send text with already. So people are already texting with their AI implant. Just pretty cool stuff, I guess. Pretty cool stuff. As long as it's used for the right thing, I don't know. I would have a hard time saying no to this. Just depends. It depends on the scenario. Like if you need it, go for it. If you just want it for fun, nah, I'm good. Like that's definitely not cool as far as how connected it is to you. If you don't need it, then just don't get it. But if you need it, yeah, for sure. This is sweet right here. So they're going in this article, they're showing him play Mario Kart. We're not gonna play that. The University of Texas and Engineers are also creating a universal brain interface that lets people play video games with their mind. So I do think that playing video games is probably the best way to understand implantable technology, because like that's there's no other I don't know, there's no other thing that's better. I really don't think there's anything better to go ahead and test AI implants other than video games. You're gonna try to think about what the move you want to do, but also you want to move, and it's just so fast paced and quick paced. Yeah, yeah. Next up, guys, we're gonna go ahead and finish this up. Yeah. So it's been about a good 30-minute piece, and I appreciate Miss Thing for joining in on Instagram. So I appreciate all the people on Instagram. About like 10 of you guys joined. Um, Much love, much respect. So hope you guys are enjoying your night, and it has been a cool 30-minute news segment for you guys. Go ahead and like, subscribe, share, tell everybody around that this has just aired, and you guys can go ahead and take care. Visit my sponsors down below, all my links, all my coupons. I have gym workout clothing that is inspired by Demon Slayer. So go check out Okazi clothing. You can also go check out W.GG, which is a all natural energy drink powder. So make however strong of energy drink you want, and it's gonna be healthy. At least the ingredient wise. Not sure how much you want to use, but as far as the ingredients, W.GG has you right, and you can use my coupon codes down below. You can also find supplements from Boomer Boost, which are premium grade A1. Go ahead, change your life by changing what you consume. Boomer Boost got you with coupon codes down below. Also, you can go ahead and check out Shop C60, uh, a Nobel Prize winning oil that does amazing work for rejuvenation, regeneration, and yeah, guys, I really appreciate all of you guys coming. So everybody, go ahead, check out the rest of the episode on YouTube, Spotify, Yakima 420 Club. Thank you for joining in right at the end of the broadcast, and yeah, man. Hope you guys are enjoying your time. I was out there in Seattle over the last 2 weeks, or I think was it 2 weekends ago, over at the Leaf Cup. That thing was off the hook. I'll probably be out there in Portland for the next one. So if you guys are in the Pacific Northwest, um, go ahead, say what's up on Instagram, say what's up on all the social medias, ask me some questions, and drop me some links, drop me any type of conspiracies or news pieces that you guys would like me to research or bring to attention. I will go ahead and bring some social justice movement on this. So if you want me to say something and there's a message that you think isn't being said enough, yeah, man, reach out. Let's go ahead and do some work, spread some love, spread some positivity, and appreciate you guys. Go ahead, take care, be blessed, be high. See you guys next time on the 509 Divine Pines podcast. Be blessed, be high. Peace. I love y'all. God bless.